Oh Lord,
We swerved you. Yeah, no, it's gonna be Reigns for sure.
yeah. I hope for a good showing. Maybe Jimmy will show his face somewhere along the way.
Little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy. Jimmy gonna come out there and whoop some Reigns ass.
Can you imagine if R-Truth wins the title from Reigns?
That would be freaking phenomenal. Oh my god. That would be like, see, that's what we need.
Match.
That's what we need. That's what would cause it. Get a headline. That's what we need.
A title versus title. R-Truth versus Reigns.
Yeah. With little Jimmy.
With little Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if R-Truth walks out with Jimmy, and Jay?
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
I got little Jimmy, I got Jimmy, and I got Jay. Little Jimmy, you be nice to Jimmy.
Can you imagine them having a match, Truth and Reigns, and Truth's gonna say, I got, he'll walk little Jimmy down the ringside.
I'm sorry, I just thought of something. Speaking with like R-Truth being silly. One of the things that WWE didn't take advantage of is when they had Eric Young. The fact that the dude used to do silly gimmicks all the time, like he would take off his shorts and go down to his trunks in the middle of matches. Why they didn't take advantage of that, I will never know.
Yeah, one guy. It's already the one guy. Eric Young. Both guys got crazy. Mm-hmm. Funny. So it's like, yeah.
I miss that Eric Young. Eric Young on Impact now. I like him, but I miss the Eric Young that would collar and elbow the refs.
Yeah.
Or go to the wrong side of the ring and try to tag in his opponent.
I remember those. That was hilarious. Oh my god! They should have done something with Truth and him. Mm-hmm. Might as well. And I think it's hilarious. The one thing about Truth and what they're doing with the 24/7 title is that all these segments with him and Drew Gulak, however you say his last name,
Gulak.
Gulak, my bad. And help me out with the Japanese guy's name. I remember
Akira Tozawa.
There we go. Y'all out there, I am not good with Japanese names.
You called them Spanish names before.
Yes, I did call Spanish names at one point by accident to y'all that did not catch that episode. It's in our archive. I don't know what episode. Was that? Who was that called? Who was that?
Nakamura. You said Nakamura was a Spanish name. I go, yeah. Dude's from Japan.
I by accident. And I also mentioned that was a Lucha House Party. What was it?
Oh, yeah. He called the Lucha House Party Japanese, too. Yeah. Kalisto and Lince Dorado and...
At least I didn't say they're all the same.
God, what was his name? Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Grand Metalik.
Yeah. I do know my geography somewhat, but I missed class that day, too. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing with that is cool, too. And I'd be kind of, I like they had this past week, they had the 24/7 title interrupt. What match was that?
What match was that?
Oh, it was a Smack. No, it was the.
It's the Raw.
Raw. It wasn't. They also interrupted. I don't know. Oh yeah, it was Raw. They had that. Oh my God. Otis match, the tag team match. They came out
right.
That match. Right. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious there. But yeah, they do a lot. They're actually the best. One of the best bookings they actually do was with that title division. Anyways, that's Truth versus Reigns would be awesome. Title versus title.
Yeah, title versus title.
It'd be kind of funny if you win that title because there's a interference from the 24/7 title division. Anyways.
Oh man, it's just certain things that they could do to make it a little bit more spicier and have a little bit more of a surprise, and they just don't take advantage of it, and they have the depth chart to do it.
As I would tell any football coach out there, any kind of league, stop being conservative and break out your playbook. Or open up your playbook, I should say.
Let's do the flea flicker.
Yeah, they don't see that ever. So yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
Last time I saw a flea flicker, it was actually last year's Super Bowl, and the Chiefs pulled it off. And I remember go, oh my God, they did the flea flicker. And then I had to explain what the flea flicker was.
Yeah, I didn't catch that one. I don't. You know. But yeah, that's what they need to do. Open up your playbook, start playing. So, other than that, yeah, we're gonna watch Hell in a Cell tomorrow night on the network. I'm not gonna play it. Don't worry. I didn't get my plug check, but
they just need to get rid of these gimmick name pay-per-views. I'm tired of it being. It's gonna be a Hell in a Cell because it's where it is on the calendar. No, call it something else. Call it Judgment Day. I don't care.
They do need to call it Judgment Day. They didn't bring back Judgment Day, man.
And honestly, for what they're building up between Roman and Jay, this would have been a perfect one to change it to Judgment Day.
Absolutely. Something. I mean, I'm tired. I told you before, it's like, I don't really care for all these gimmick name matches. I mean, the gimmick pay-per-view names. It's like, I don't even understand why. Some people like it. I just can't. I just don't get it. I don't like it. I don't even like the Money in the Bank name, really. Hell in a Cell.
Money in Bank and Royal Rumble and Survivor Series, I'm okay with.
I'm not a big fan of it. I like the Money in the Bank match they did WrestleMania. That's a great tradition. I know they changed it out with Andre the Giant Battle Royal, but that's fine too. But I just,
I just mean because those stipulations are not like a Hell in a Cell where they're purposely going to change the storyline just to book a Hell in a Cell. With Royal Rumble, you're like, okay, now they can win the chance to have a title match. With Survivor Series, okay, they're gonna have a Survivor Series match, but it's always gonna be teams, and there's usually not storylines involved with it. And I feel like that's the same with Money in the Bank. You can have, a Money in the Bank match for the Raw title, a Money in the Bank match for the SmackDown title, and then a Money in the Bank match for the women's title, or whatever the case may be. I'm okay with them doing that. Just TLC's got to go. Hell in a Cell's got to go.
Was there one more? I don't know. Oh, Chamber.
Elimination Chamber. Thank you. I couldn't remember.
I'm not a fan. I like the match, but I don't like the baby.
I think the Elimination Chamber match itself should be something that is allowed to happen, like at, like Survivor Series or even SummerSlam at that point, not have its own pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they've done all those. I mean, they've done at SummerSlam and a Survivor Series, and I think it's fine. One thing about Survivor Series that, a lot of people are really into that pay-per-view. I'm only happy when that. I mean, I enjoy it, but it's like when I like tag team matches a lot of times. However, it's just that when you have your main eventers out there, and most of it's, when you have most of the card being the survival matches, your traditional Survivor Series tag team matches, just more or less, unless you have a big build on, I don't get heavily involved in it. It's like I like to have that. Okay, you can have the tag team matches, but have they have a Hell in a Cell or something, or an I Quit match for your main event. That's like, to me, that's perfect. That's Survivor. You're surviving. That's why I've always liked those kind of pay-per-views when they have those Survivor Series pay-per-views where you have the tag team match, but you also have the real Survivor deal. Anyways, but what's your favorite gimmick match as far as pay-per-view? Not I mean just the tables match, but I'm talking about what's your favorite big gimmick match.
And that's tough. It's tough because I could think of a couple different matches specifically that I liked out of a couple different gimmicks. Like for instance, Hell in a Cell. I really liked the Triple H versus Mankind Hell in a Cell from like 2003.
Wait.
Was it 2002?
That was 2000.
2000? Okay.
Yeah.
I messed up on the year. But that one was one of my favorite Hell in a Cells.
Yeah.
And then you had the Survivor Series that had, not Survivor Series, whoops. The Elimination Chamber that had Goldberg, Triple H, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, and Chris Jericho. I really dug that Elimination Chamber. And then the TLCs are classics, so it's really, really hard to pick a favorite gimmick match. The Iron Man match is the 10 count, right? Or is it the Last Man Standing?
That's the Last Man Standing. Man,
I think it might be Last Man Standing then.
I'm talking about like just I guess when I say getting matches, I mean that your pay-per-views is the pay-per-view names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that. I guess I maybe should emphasize more on that one.
So you mean like the gimmick matches that have a pay-per-view named after them?
Yeah, like you have Chamber, Money in the Bank, TLC.
It would have to be Survivor Series.
Oh, it's also the Rumble too. That's a gimmick match too. Survivor Series or your favorite match?
Yeah, I would have to say Survivor Series because the Rumble's cool for if you want to have a surprise entrant.
Mm-hmm.
But Survivor Series, those Survivor Series matches can be really, really entertaining if they're booked correctly.
Absolutely. My favorite is the Rumble. Always has been. I honestly, I'm a kid on Christmas. I can't sleep that night for 2 nights before. I'm the same with WrestleMania for obvious reasons, but the Rumble is always my favorite. I cannot wait. It's like I watch the pay-per-view unless it's a hell of a damn card. I'm always like, okay, let's get to the Rumble match. I was like,
right.
Yeah, that's just how I am. It's like there's been some good Rumble pay-per-view undercard matches, but I'm always looking forward to that Rumble match, man. It's always an awesome. It's always entertaining and love it when there's surprise entrants, obviously, but just everything about it, always awesome. But yeah, it's and to y'all out there listening, leave a comment. What's your all's favorite gimmick match of those pay-per-views? Types.
Yeah.
But, so let us know. But hey, by the way, something I noticed too, I don't know if you've seen it or not, they changed the color of Hell in a Cell match. Hell in a Cell to Cell.
To what?
Red. So now it's a red. It's a red cell. Yeah. So someone's bleeding on the fence on the cell. You ain't gonna know about it.
I can only shake my head. I mean, I'm a disappointed Jewish mother now.
Hey, you know what? My mom's Jewish.
Is she really?
No. You know that. I'm sorry.
I met her a couple times. I didn't know.
No, I'm sorry. On a serious note, to anybody who's offended, I apologize. It's just a little joke. Nah, she's not Jewish, but you just said that, so I figured I'd get you by surprise. I was like, I know you don't think that, but I just had to see what your reaction was going to be.
I could just see WWE. Well, my cell is red. Oh, that's nice. My cell is black. Oh, well, my cell has been around a lot longer than yours. Ridiculous, WWE, really. Like
you almost sounded like Adam Sandler though too. I don't know what character I was thinking about.
I honestly couldn't think of what character I was trying to do like the Jewish mother voice, and then it coming out like Sander. I'm Sandler, but yeah,
that's what I think at least it sounded like. But
kind of like from Billy Madison. I'm the shampoo. I make the hair nice and clean. I'm the conditioner. I make it nice and soft. Oh, really, fool?
That's hilarious. That's right where I was thinking that too. That's hilarious.
I got something to share with you after this.
That's fine. At least so we can say one thing. We haven't seen any Viagra on the pole, at least.
Yet. Oh, man. Next WWE pay-per-view. The pole.
The pole pay-per-view. Man.
Every match is on a pole.
Every match is on a pole. What are we going to do? Panties on a pole? I'm just kidding. That would be now WWE would have done that. Well, they would have done that back many years ago. Panties on a pole match.
For the Jey Uso versus Reigns match, it would be a lay on the pole.
A what?
A lay, the thing that Roman's been wearing as the tribal chief.
Oh yeah, that would be. Who's the tribal chief? And we're gonna have that thing on a pole. That's what. Yeah. They would do that.